Hello everybody, Cosplay Lego here, and today we're going to be taking a look at and reviewing the Spider-Man's Drone Duel Lego set 76195, which came out in the first line of Spider-Man No Way Home sets. Now, this set, whilst coming out in the Spider-Man No Way Home line and having box art, which is clearly from Spider-Man No Way Home, it says it's inspired by Spider-Man Homecoming. So, as you can see, like, you know, Vulture's in it, so obviously that's the Spider-Man Homecoming villain. But oddly, Spider-Man's wearing his gold suit, which is the black and red suit actually flipped inside out, which he wore in Spider-Man No Way Home. So, and that's the only way you can get this minifigure of this suit that Spider-Man has. So, the suit that Spider-Man wears is actually from No Way Home, whereas the villain is from Homecoming. And the actual build here, the drone, is not appearing in anything and is completely, you know, sort of made up. So it's sort of a bit of a mix of a few different things. So made up, this is from No Way Home, and then that's from Homecoming. So, you know, bit of a mix, but still a really cool looking set. So as you can see, the box art is, you know, what you'd expect. You've got a 1:1 scale picture of Spider-Man here. On the back, you can just sort of see a bit of the way that this drone works. See a few more poses that they're in. And yeah, not much else to take a look at. So yeah, let's open this box and see what's inside. Just got some holes to punch in right here. Inside we have 3 bags. This first one looks like it's got the Vulture in it. The second one looks like it's got, second and third both look like they've got the Spider-Man drone in it. And weirdly, the second and third bags have a different style to the first one in the numbering, so that's a bit weird. We've also got this piece of gold webbing, I think it is, which is inaccurate. I mean, even when Spider-Man's wearing the gold suit, he still has his normal webbing, so I don't know, but it's just cool for the set, I guess. And here we have a sticker sheet as well, and 1 instruction book, which is good. I much prefer sets coming with only 1 instruction book as opposed to multiple. So yeah, I think that's basically it for, you know, that's basically everything there is. So yeah, let's get into the time-lapse build. So there we have it, guys. This set is finished. So now let's get into a review. So this set took around half an hour to build, a bit less than that. And for its price, it's about a bit over 30 Australian dollars, and pretty good for that price considering it comes with 2 minifigs and a two builds. I mean, well, technically the Vulture build is part of the minifig, so it's sort of like 1 build here. But you know, there's you know, you can play with it because, you know, you got the good guy, a bad guy, got a variety. So it's a pretty good set, price wise, and pretty easy to build. So not too complicated or anything. I'll save the minifigs for last, but first I'll show you the Spider-Man drone build. So here's the build for the Spider-Man drone. As you can see, it's a pretty cool build. It's got a lot of gold and black plating, just sort of like the Spider-Man that it comes with. It's got the fans on it, and it's got, you know, it's pretty cool. You can hold it, it's sturdy. The build looks a lot like a spider, which is good. I mean, apart from obviously spiders have 8 legs, this only has 4. But it looks a lot like the emblem, especially on Spider-Man's chest in the MCU. It looks a lot like, got that sort of vibe going with it. similar to the drone on Spider-Man's chest that comes off in the movies. So it's pretty cool. It's got this string that comes off the back, so you can get Spider-Man and have him hold on to the string at the bottom. I'll just show you guys what that looks like. So you can get Spider-Man and you can just you can make him hook onto it. That's what Spider-Man looks like when he's swinging on it. You know, you can have him swinging off his drone. It's pretty cool. But just taking Spider-Man aside, we'll start from the back because that's where we were before. There's this little vault thing which is keeping this thing inside, which is very hard to get in, and oh gee, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it out. It's so jammed in there. But it's this sort of dual looking thing in like this pod, and yeah, I don't know really what it's meant to be, but it's in there, so that's cool. A lot of stickers in this set, so that's a bit of a pain. I would have preferred printed pieces, but you know, see all this, like all stickers are on there. I would have preferred printed pieces, but I guess the stickers do the job. It's just a bit awkward to put them on. Going around to the top of the build, you can see you've got the stud launchers on the top. I'm not the biggest fan of stud launchers, but they are what they are. And I'll just show you guys what they look like with studs in them. So it comes with a bunch of yellow studs that you can put in it like that. Oh. So you can put your yellow studs in there, and like any other stud launcher, you just flick it and it fires out. I won't fire it because I don't want to lose my studs. But yeah, that's the Spider-Man drone build. Coming around to the front, you can see this. There's another panel which comes down at the front, which has got a little seat in it. I think it's a seat for Spider-Man to sit in, so you can put him up, sit him in that seat. And put the panel on top of him, which is odd because that means that this is no longer a drone and is rather a helicopter because it's not remote controlled if Spider-Man sits in there. Well, maybe it is, but I don't know. But you can fit Spider-Man in there. Pretty cool. Have him on his drone. And yeah, that's basically the build for the drone. So yeah, now let's move on to the Vulture. So here we have the build for the Vulture. And this is an amazing build. I'll show you the minifig later, but just quickly, he comes with these accessories. He's got a little jewel, a purple one, and he's got a silver stud launcher with a purple stud in it. The jewel reminds me of the jewel that Mysterio came with in the other set in this wave, the Mysterio drone battle, whatever it's called. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Those accessories, but I'm just going to take them away for now. They're not all that accurate. Like I don't think the Vulture ever had a stud launcher or a gun or a jewel, so you know, not fully accurate, but it's okay. I'll just take the Vulture minifig away for now, and I'll show you his build. So you just take him off like that, and the build is amazing. It's got And I actually really like this build. It's much slimmer than the build we got in the Vulture that came with the Spider-Man Homecoming sets. It's got these big propellers on the bottom, which, you know, very much like what they are in the movie. So they're just, you know, nice. You can spin them. They're pretty cool. He's also got these, you know, claw thingies on the side. On the back, it's pretty bare bones. You can see just the back of the plates. Would have been nice to have a bit more stuff here, but it does have one printed, one actually sticker in there. But yeah, pretty cool. And compared to the Vulture build that came with the Spider-Man Homecoming sets, which is a very clunky sort of thing, and it's got sort of the outline of the engines on the back here, you can see it's a much slimmer version and all round just much more accurate. It doesn't have the stud launchers at the top. This one is like really janky to move because of that piece in there, whereas this is like really smooth. So yeah, a much slimmer design, but yeah, I definitely prefer it, and I think it's a much better build for the Vulture's wings. So now we have the Vulture minifig himself, and this is a pretty good minifig. A very significant upgrade from the minifig we got from the Homecoming sets, and I'll just show you a quick comparison. this is the one that came with the Homecoming sets. As you can see, he's just got the Invincible Iron Man helmet with printed stuff on it, compared to this new one, which has got an actual, you know, proper helmet piece with a, you know, respirator oxygen thing rather than just being printed on. So it's a very, very cool, a significant upgrade from the previous one. As you can see, he's very tall because he's got two different things around his neck. So he's got the clear thing which helps him with the studs on the back, which helps him attach to his you know, actual wings, and then he's also got his oxygen breather thing, so it makes him pretty tall, taller than most minifigs, just because he's got that extra height in there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Would have been nice with some leg printing, but I guess it's alright just as it is. It's got some nice torso printing. I'll just swivel this so you can sort of see it. It's just, you know, like what he wears in the movie. He's got even printing on the back of his torso, which is pretty good. And he's got a helmet, you know, he's got his helmet here. The goggles this see-through bit can sort of come up and down, which is pretty cool. And I'll just show you, he's got an alternate expression on the back, which you could also use, which has actually got his face in it. So, you know, if you want to have his eyes, his actual eyes, not the vulture scary eyes, you can use this as well. So that's pretty cool to have. And yeah, all around a pretty cool Vulture minifig, and a pretty significant upgrade from the one we got in the 2017 Homecoming set. So yeah, now let's take a look at Spider-Man. So here we have the Spider-Man minifig, and this is an amazing minifig. It has got printing on the front of the torso, the front of the legs. It's got sidearm printing. It's got printing on his back, the back of his head, just printing all around, and it is really high detail, intricate printing, and it just makes for an all-round amazing looking Spider-Man minifig. There's not much else to show as far as that goes, but it's just amazing, all the printing on all sides of the Spider-Man minifig. It's just insanely insanely detailed, and it's just makes for an amazing looking minifig. And I'll just show you his accessories, because he comes with so many accessories. So he's got the main one, which we built in the set, which goes like this. You can clip it on in his hand like that, and it's this big web that comes out. Pretty cool. I like the fact that it's sort of the same height as him, so you can position it so that he doesn't fall over, because sort of it's balanced like that. So that's pretty cool. You can have it like that. More accessories it comes with. He's got webs like this. You can put that in his hand, I guess. More of these. I'm not sure if these are just extra pieces or if these are meant to be, you know, accessories, you know, themselves. There's this as well. He's got two of these, you know, string pieces you can put in his hand like that. Let me just see if I can pop them in. Yeah, see, he's got like that in his hand. And also this final one, which I thought was very cool. Yeah, he's got this last accessory, which is sort of like handcuffs, and maybe this is meant to go on the Vulture actually. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's very cool accessory, and yeah, it sort of looks a bit like handcuffs. So maybe it's meant to be handcuffs to put on the Vulture when we capture him. But just the thing with all these accessories is they're all yellow. All the webs, well, not yellow, they're more gold. They're all gold. All the accessories are gold. So it's really odd because Spider-Man's webs are never gold. And yeah, even when he's got this suit, which is actually his red and black suit, as I said before. It's his red and black suit flipped inside out, which he wore in No Way Home. Never fought the Vulture in this suit. But it's cool suit nonetheless, and an insanely cool minifig, and it's great to have it in my collection. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can find me at cosplay_lego. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.